Hello, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us. We are tracking a couple of areas of high pressure, but also 3 areas of low pressure. So let's get into it. First of all, we've got a little area of high pressure around the New Zealand area. Well, I shouldn't really say little. I mean, it covers most of the country, but the high itself is not very strong. There are actually stronger lows to the west and another one to the east. This is the one that could have formed into a cyclone. It still might, although it's probably running out of time now. And there is another low behind it. Part of the reason why this has been spluttering to get into a cyclone is because of this big long line of tropical monsoonal rain, very heavy kind of stuff, and it is pulling energy away from the lows, or it's spreading it out a little bit further. So there's more low pressure up there to keep an eye on. We're not done yet with the tropical side of things, but in the New Zealand area, high pressure, low pressure, and another high coming. Just to make a little bit more sense of that, this is the current setup for Wednesday. So that's the tropical low dropping southwards. Here's the other one out of the Tasman Sea. This is how it looks, for Thursday. And you can see that high pressure belt in the middle. It's quite large, but it's also quite weak because the central air pressure, the numbers you see there in red, are only a little bit over average. So it's barely even a high. We put on the rain. You can see most of the rain is out at sea with both of these systems. Just a couple of showers on Thursday, clipping the east and potentially one up in Northland. By Friday, the low has dropped into the Southern Ocean and the front has detached from it, and the front is going to move into the North Island. That is good news. Not so good for Splore, which is on Saturday, but on Friday before that we've got nor'westers developing. It'll be humid, it'll be warm. In fact, Friday is going to be one of the warmest days of the week across the country. Let's get into the weekend, and we do have that period of rain in the north. It'll be very patchy. Some areas will just have drizzle, others will have a few showers, and a few of you will have actual rain setting in for a time, more likely in this sort of middle section rather than the outer edges of it. And we've got rain on the west coast and a colder southerly coming back in down around Southlands and Otago and Fiordland on Saturday. But by Sunday, that front has gone. It's out to sea. We've got a few leftover showers, otherwise it's dry, and in comes the next high, and check out that number, 1030. That's much higher than the 10, 14 and 15 we just saw, which means this one's a powerful high and is likely to dominate next week. So our final map is for Monday, and you can see that big high rolling into the New Zealand area, sending another centre out to the side. So we've got a pretty much settled, dry last week of February. But as that high moves through at the end of next week, more of that subtropical weather comes back. But Monday, the humidity does ease right across the country. In fact, many of you on Sunday will notice that humidity easing. And before I go, here is the next low we were just talking about coming in behind. There is some tropical cyclone potential with that one, and another tropical cyclone potential up here, more around the Gulf of Carpentaria. Probably neither of those systems will likely affect New Zealand, but this one will likely next Wednesday be lying in the exact same position as the one is right now today. That is all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with the latest.